Hi there, Ariel and David, Jaime Tal, Danielle, Lee, and Maya. This next week's Parsha is Naso. It's actually my Bar Mitzvah Parsha. And thanks to Medrash Tanchuma, I learned something I never knew about my Bar Mitzvah Parsha. There are the priestly blessings in the Bar Mitzvah Parsha. If you remember, there are short blessings, Yivarecha Hashem Yishmerecha. That usually refers to getting material wealth. And the second one is about spiritual wealth, and the third one is a blessing for the entire Jewish people. What's interesting is that the Medrash says that these blessings were introduced in the ongoing relationship between God and the Jewish people. It started out sort of at Mount Sinai. It was almost like the betrothal. In the old days, the betrothal and the wedding did not take place at the same time. There was up to a year between them. So the betrothal was going to Har Sinai, getting the Torah, and the wedding was the Mishkan, because God came and dwelt within our presence. And right in between there, God gave us these priestly blessings because they have tremendous power. So what is the power? Well, first of all, as I started to say, they give you these blessings, but what's interesting, I heard once from someone named Rabbi Saul Berman, that each blessing has an antidote to the blessing. In other words, blessings can sometimes cause harm. A material blessing can lead people to lead a very frivolous, empty life, right? Look at the winners of the lottery. Usually they end up divorced and friendless because it rips the family apart because of jealousy and everybody wanting to get a piece of the action. So that's why the blessing has these two parts to it. Yivarecha, may you be blessed with wealth. V'yishmerecha, may you be guarded against the ill effects of it. Second one is Yer Hashem panav elecha, may you have spiritual wealth and understanding of spiritual matters. But v'yichuneka, don't let that get to your head. Don't consider yourself being holier than thou. Know that spirituality is something to spread to others. V'yichuneka, from the word chinuch, to educate. And the last one is a national blessing for the Jewish people. Yisah shel panav elecha, God should find favor in our eyes, but sometimes that could lead to jealousy and ill effects, and so we need a blessing of peace. Same lecha shalom, we should have peace. So, of course, this Medrash hints that it started out at a critical stage in our relationship with God, but obviously it's ongoing. Every day you say Birkat Kohanim in Israel and on the holidays in the diaspora. And what is that all about? Perhaps it's about the fact that, as I said, acknowledging that every blessing that we get in life, every ability that we have, anything that we learn, any knowledge that we have, all this is a blessing, but every blessing can be used and every blessing can be abused. It could lead to an uplifted, exalted life, or it could drag one down into a banal, empty life. And so I think that that's why these blessings were so critical and remain critical, because they remind us that, number one, blessings come from God, and number two, it's our duty to take blessings and use them for good. And that's, I think, the important lesson. And because it's sort of built in this dual nature of the antidote of a blessing within a blessing, so we have to understand where the blessing comes from and what we're supposed to do with it. And that's why they're so powerful. That's why they were chosen at a critical stage and why they continue to be an important part of our service. Love you all. Very much look forward to your comments. Bye-bye.